YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Look at Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Hey man, y'all know what time it is. It's officially pardon season. Right now, anybody that's locked up, if you got a political connect, reach out to them and try to see if they can get in touch with Trump, because Trump is giving out pardons like it's going out of style. Recently, NBA YoungBoy and also Larry Hoover received pardons from Trump. Well, today, somebody asked Trump, hey, bruh, we know you and Diddy were actually cool back then, right? Would you actually consider giving him a pardon? Now, keep in mind, Diddy's trial is still going on. The man has not been given a verdict yet. I believe this is actually week 2 of the trial, and so far, it's looking a little bit shaky for Diddy. Not gonna lie to you guys.
Lauren LaRosa here for the latest with Lauren LaRosa, and if I'm bringing you the latest today after literally just walking out of the courtroom, hearing the testimony of Miss Capricorn Clark, a former personal assistant, what I can say to y'all is I don't think that the defense, Diddy's legal team, was ready for Capricorn Clark to be such an impactful witness the way that she was. In the beginning of her testimony, let's just say, first of all, coming here today, I thought that I was going to hear from multiple people. I thought that it was going to be Capricorn Clark. I thought that we were going to hear from the arson investigator. I thought that we were going to hear from another special agent as well too, but we spent all day hearing from Capricorn Clark, both on direct, so conversations with her and the government, and then on cross, and then they went back and forth. They ping-ponged back and forth between Diddy's legal team and the government. And in the beginning of it felt like you were listening to a movie, right? Like, she got into so many different things, so many things that we've heard so much about. She definitely filled in a lot of color and a lot of context, and honestly added more to the story. I think one of the biggest things for a lot of people was the Kid Cudi story. When Kid Cudi took the stand just last week, he talked about pulling up to his home after, getting an alleged phone call from Capricorn Clark that Diddy would be outside, or Diddy would be at his home when he arrived there. I go to my house because I'm calling Diddy now. He alleges he's calling him. He's like, yo, you're at my house? I'm on my way. And Diddy's like, okay, I'm gonna wait for you until you get here, right? Capricorn Clark tells a story completely different. She's like, yeah, I called Cassie after Diddy allegedly showed up to my house 5 o'clock in the morning with a gun, pissed off because he had found out about Kid Cudi and Cassie having, their whatever this thing was that they had. But she says when she called Cassie, when she was forced, she alleged she was forced to get in the car to go with Sean Combs, Diddy, and Rube, who was one of the security guards at the time, to Kid Cudi's home, right? She's like, I called Cassie because she's alleging, she's calling her like, wait, what is going on and how does he know this?
Trump actually has an open mind and he might consider giving Diddy a pardon. Here's what he said.
You mentioned once in 2012 that Diddy was a good friend of yours back then. He has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it. I think some people have been very close to asking. First of all, I'd look at what's happening. And I haven't been watching it too closely, although it's certainly getting a lot of coverage. I haven't seen him. I haven't spoken to him in years. He used to really like me a lot, but I think when I ran for politics, that relationship busted up. From what I read, I don't know. He didn't tell me that, but I'd read some little bit nasty statements in the paper all of a sudden. It's different. You become a much different person when you run for politics and you do what's right. I could do other things, and I'm sure he'd like me, and I'm sure other people would like me, but it wouldn't be as good for our country. As we said, our country's doing really well because of what we're doing. So it's not a popularity contest. So, I don't know. I would certainly look at the facts. If I think somebody was mistreated, whether they like me or don't like me, it wouldn't have any impact on me.
So right now, if you're Diddy, his attorney, his family, his team, this is actually pretty good news for you. Knowing that you have this play in your back pocket is actually really good news. Well, that is until 50 Cent commented on it. This is how you know you really hate somebody. 50 reacted to the news saying, yo, he said some really bad things about Trump, referring to Diddy. It's not okay. I'm gonna reach out so he knows how I feel about this guy. Come on, man. This is a little bit too far. Trying to sabotage somebody's potential pardon months beforehand is diabolical. Now, even though Trump really did not give a definite yes or no in regards to giving Diddy a pardon, I think if it comes down to it, and Diddy actually gets a significant amount of time in prison, I think Trump would definitely give him a pardon. If NBA YoungBoy can get one, best believe Diddy can certainly get one. Now, I don't want to get too political on this channel, but at this point, this all seems like a money play. If you have a good amount of money, you can definitely buy yourself a pardon. So people like Lil Durk, definitely keep in contact with your lawyer. Give him a call and see what they can do for you. Now, I do see a lot of people saying, yo, 50, mind your business. This has nothing to do with you. So I do want to pose this question to you guys. Would 50 Cent be out of bounds for trying to keep Diddy in prison? Or knowing how 50 feels about Diddy, this is just par for the course. When 50 hates you, he hates you for life and he doesn't want to see you succeed. You guys get in the comments below. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later.